Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wildermyth, where we are here with the Green Dawn heroes, as they are dragged from their war with Ulstrix, the Gorgon leader, into a battle at Artenstown with the Morthragi. And unfortunately, I think this battle is going to result in, unfortunately, losing the war against the Ulstrix, because it will allow the Ulstrix enough time that they may actually set forth and find the Sea Spear. So this is a terrible turn of events that even if we win this incursion, it may be too late to win the war. I'm really worried about that. I'm hoping that that isn't actually what's going to happen, but this is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good at all. Let's go ahead and Silk Step R2. Let's get the Raider move, get some Ember Arrows up and going, while we have Hazel mostly stand and Sentinel this time because unfortunately she's been wounded. I want to go ahead and do a Cone of Fire to get Ember Arrows going for Renly as well. And then there's nothing that I can actually... This is really terrible because there's nothing I can actually enchant with red. So I'm going to have him come over and maybe interfuse with that fire. Oh, I should have had him interfuse with the campfire, but we're just doing our best. So actually, I'm going to have him interfuse with this campfire in the distance. Here they come. The Wilding, the Spectric. I honestly don't know how this is going to go. Alright, we've destroyed that guy. Armor shredded. We just need to survive for 11 turns. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm actually going to have Hazel jump up and maybe light more fires. Okay, we're gonna risk it. Raider. There we go. And then I'm gonna have her move back. Oh, good. She can jump up, light a fire, and move back. That is very useful. Alright, I'm gonna jump up here. Cone of Fire. This direction. What was that? Oh, that was actually the outline of red. I was so confused, like, what was going on. Alright, I'm gonna have him withdraw his infusion from this fire and interfuse with this fire. Hopefully they won't go out and we can just wait. Alright, he's gonna wait. And then Kitty is gonna jump up here because there's a fire, so she can actually shoot if need be. She can swap her weapon. Yes, please. Oh, there we go. Alright. Phantom Flare. Attack scenery. Kitty, where are the rest of the enemies? Are they hiding up here? Oh, there's one of them. Okay. Did he see us? Was he able to, like, slip away without being seen? Because if so, that is not good news. Alright. So we've got a few fires that we've got going. I think maybe we can make a stand up here. Especially if I can keep fire just constantly going. Sentinel. With everybody. Okay, don't move up there and get hurt. Okay, apparently the fire is gonna spread there. Good to know. Alright, let's have Lindia jump up. She might need to be brave and kind of guard everything. We'll have her interfuse with this campfire. And maybe interfuse with her own fire. This fire right here. And I think the interfused blazes actually can't attack us. So I'm going to interfuse with this blaze back here. And... Kitty? Could you identify where the other guys are coming from? We just have to survive for 11 turns. So actually, we're going to go ahead and wait. Turn 3. Turn 3. Okay, good. We've got a lot happening. Let's steal the fire. And can we attack this guy? Alright, well, let's actually come over to Lindia. She might be able to attack this guy the best so far. Alright, good. So wow, she really did a lot of damage there. And that has actually given us the ability to have Ember Arrows and shred armor. So far so good. This battle is actually gonna go great. The irony is that it's going to be okay, don't move into the fire range then. The irony is that it's going to be terrible for us in the sense that we, unfortunately, won't be able to do anything about the war. So Kitty needs to wait there. Okay, we'll wait here. Can I have Red actually withdraw his ability from this fire and interfuse his ability maybe over with this fire? And fire leash? Okay, he can't reach that guy yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Hazel, jump up here, start another fire. Like, she's really getting into this whole starting fire as protection thing. Alright. And Red, you go ahead and maybe jump up as well. Can he help protect everybody? Because Hazel's really hurt. Oh, Red, no! Oh geez, here comes the Batchby guy. And there's the Watchman. Okay, thankfully they've already taken a little bit of damage. Kitty, you're no longer hidden. There's a lot happening here. Alright, let's see. If I shoot with Ember arrows, we will take away being hidden, but we can take care of that guy. Alright, let's see. Red, can you do anything? So he can steal fire. He can interfuse with this, and then maybe attack the guy who attacked him. Let's try it. Steal fire. Interfuse with blaze. Fire leash. There we go. Alright, yes! So he was able to destroy the guy who tried to attack him. Fantastic. Kitty, you absolutely need to Silk Step back into hidden range. And it might be useful to try to hit that Watchman before he can get us. I'm gonna go ahead and have... Can I have her back up and still hit him? I think so. Yes. We're gonna use the fire as some protection for that Batchby thing, whatever it is. And we're gonna jump up and add more fire with Hazel. We're just keeping this place burning right now, and we'll do Sentinel with Hazel in case we do get leaped at. And Still Fire. Let's see. Cone of Fire? No, we don't want to like shoot our own people. Alright, alright. Let's do Interfuse with this fire. And maybe we can keep it burning. Fire Leash. Can't do anything just yet. Okay. Wait for him. Here they come. There's another Batchby. Okay, we're at turn 6. Just remember, we don't need to go back. We don't need to go up far. We just need to survive. I need more fire. Like, I really, really need more fire, please. There we go. And then let's actually have Kitty jump over here. Thank you very much. She can destroy this Watchman. Yes! Man, these fire enchanted Ember arrows are hugely important. There we go. Very nice. I highly approve of having that ability to just light everything on fire. It is sincerely helping. Let's interfuse with this fire. I just really keep hoping that that will like keep them up and going. And then can I do Raider once per turn? I think she already started some fires. I feel like I need to get Lindia up here. And we'll wait. Okay. New foe apparently is incoming. Alright, let's get another fire going. They are just proving way too freaking useful. Alright, we can see where these guys are. Let's Silk Step so that we can see where they are. And then everybody else wait for just a minute. Maybe Interfuse. There we go. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's getting really smoky around here too. Turn 7. We're not doing too bad. I don't like whatever a drive link is. That makes me extremely suspicious. Yes, alright. Man, these Ember arrows are just fantastically strong. Yes, alright. Kitty's gonna be exposed now, but we took out the big guy. And actually, okay, don't move if there's gonna be a fire that causes you trouble, Lindia. I can't really do anything other than like interfuse and wait. I might want to get Hazel back, but actually lately, fire leash. Can I toss the fire forward? All right, maybe that'll keep the wilding at bay a little bit. And stalwart. I'm gonna go ahead and let Hazel, well, no, not yet, not yet. She might need that for later. Oh, Hazel! She was not going to let Kitty get hurt. We did it, guys! Okay, the good news is we managed to handle that pretty fairly, I think. And we found some Dusty Drab. Dusty Drab is a pretty standard set of heavy-duty clothing that is functional and sturdy, involving a short coat of thick woven fabrics over a padded shirt and thick woven breeches. So that'll give us mystic armor, which adds armor and warding. Of which really Red has no armor, so we're gonna go ahead and give it to him. Oh, it does look humble. It looks like something his wife, the shepherdess, made for him. Totally going to get that. All right, that's really great. That's awesome that we managed to clear that. What's not awesome is that we need to get over to this mountain range. We need to carve this path like yesterday. We're in the final days. The final days before the Gorgons will actually... Okay. The old card is replaced with a stronger Ragnar Stampede. The Gorgon deck is more dangerous now. Let's prevent the Gorgon deck from becoming more dangerous because we're fighting the Gorgons. Come on. Come on. We got to build this pass. We got to build this pass. We've absolutely got to build this pass. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Oh, 6 days, 4 days, 3 days. 0 days. Promise of a storm. We fought to the end of summer. Took all we could handle. We were delayed. We were hurt and hobbled. We were slow. Reports say that now the Gorgons are receding. Maybe they got what they wanted. Maybe they did. But it didn't change anything. A clash is coming. Tragedy! Safe tiles, total population, infested tiles, and lurking threats. Based on your performance in this chapter, we have earned 4 years of tragic peace. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! This is what I get for spending too much time fiddling about and trying to play it way too safe. Your victory has undermined the enemy plans. They've been weakened just a bit, thank goodness, I guess. During the years of peace, Red disappeared for a few months after grumbling about something. That two-faced skunk owing me an explanation. Upon his return, he seemed satisfied. Lindia spent a month tracking a golden stag. And as she finally raised her weapon for the kill, the stag turned to look her straight in the eyes and laughed. Lindia smiled back and lowered her arm. During the years of peace, Rinley noticed that the library at Spearboat had fallen into disrepair during all the conflict. So she passed a summer helping to rebuild it. And during the years of peace, Hazel finally translated Corbin the Haggard's secret notes on the aerodynamics of axe head shapes. Kitty and Red enjoyed talking about the old days over a campfire. Kitty would scratch tactical maps in the dirt, mulling over how they could have approached certain battles more effectively. We did have a lot to learn. Kitty, Silverdrop's son, had reached adventuring age? Nalwell Femur has joined the Green Dawn as a warrior? Oh my gosh. Kitty had a son. Okay, he's an adopted son of Hazel and Kitty. So he's actually Hazel and Kitty's son. What am I gonna name him? Wolf son? Oh my gosh. I kind of want to name him, let's see, we have Hazel. We'll pick another color name for him. I am so excited. Look at you, Narwhal. We're gonna actually, let's change him up a little bit. So I kind of want to like randomize. Can I randomize some things about him? So he's a level 0 warrior. The cowardly peacemaker. Let's learn some of his stats. What? He's got some pretty hefty charisma, actually, from his good upbringing. He's human and young. He's a really good fighter. Let's see. So he's a bit of a coward, but he's extremely good at being a healer. Level 99 healing? He must have been raised by Hazel, teaching him all about what... I mean, we have a son. Okay, let's take that in for a second. This game gave us a child who is inheriting their parents' place, and he can actually replace Hazel because she's getting to retirement age. That is awesome. I love the idea that they adopted him, an orphan from amidst the many traumatic fields of war. He is not snarky. He is not romantic at all. He is not a poetic, and he is not a loner or a leader or a hothead or a goofball. So he doesn't really have a lot of a sense of romance or humor or snark. He prefers when there's somebody in a group who can lead, and he is not hot-headed. Instead, he is extremely calm. He wants to very carefully and methodically think through everything. And I think that's because Hazel and Kitty found him in the ruined husks of what was once a village, clutching one of his parents' arm. Oh, poor little guy. What am I gonna name you, buddy? I'm definitely gonna give him the last name Wolfson. Because, you know, he is literally the son of the wolf touched. And then we're gonna actually change his name. We're gonna have it reflect Hazel, maybe another color of green. So what are some good shades of green? Let's find out. Because we have Hazel, and I do appreciate that. Pickle. Pickle is literally the first name that came up, as well as Olive. So we could go with Olive. I do like that. Or ooh, Juniper. Pine. Basil. Let's name him Juniper. Juniper Wolfson. Son of Hazel. Son of Kitty. I like it. I like it a lot. And I kind of like want to... I'll leave everything else the same about him. Because I think that he just is really taking after his mother's. And let's figure out what he has to say. He's gritty, he's a bit of a slacker, and he's curious. So I think the slacker probably comes from not wanting to be much of a leader. Juniper learned quite early that those who were first didn't always prosper. Those who were strongest tended to get what they wanted. A caravan of bankers recruited him for his talent at mending coin boxes and cart axles, so he's good with metals. Unfortunately for the bankers, he who puts together knows how to pull it apart. He took the motto, "There are no minor mysteries," and dove from one puzzle to the next. So it sounds like he is really good with metalworking, and he kind of loves puzzles. So he likes strategy, even though he is kind of like a brute strength warrior. And what does he have? He has Thundergrin. Oh, so he ends up with a tier 1 to start with, and some really good tier 1 link mail for being our son. Well, that's good. It'll give him better armor. Okay, well, we have a whole bunch of gear that we could actually upgrade. Who has tier 0 stuff? Lindia still has tier 0, and she has like a really high retirement age. So, oh, this one looks so cool. It would use all of our fabric though, so I need to be careful. It would add warding and potency to her clothes. A common design for clumsy and novice level mystics who appreciate the fire-resistant properties of these treated fabrics for the accident-riddled pursuit of their work. Ember gown robes tend towards the simple. That looks so good on her though, and it has fire-resistant properties. Okay, I think we're definitely gonna get her that. And Hazel, oh, I forgot about her throwing knives. I should have been doing her throwing knives all those last battles. Okay, Hazel has pretty good stuff, but I think she could do with better armor. But that would require, like, all 3 of our fabrics. Fabric is really important. Really important. And it would give her less dodge. And I feel like her having dodge... The Wilder garb guard would give her a lot of dodge and armor. Ooh, I like that a lot. 2 fabric, though. My fabric. Why do you have to be so expensive? Phooey. Yeah, alright. I think I can only pick, like, 1 good fabric. But I can definitely get a better crossbow for Rinley. We can get her a tier 3, which would do more damage and have a much bigger range. Or we could give... Let's see. That would use up... Ooh, fabrics everywhere. I don't have enough fabrics to be able to give everybody what I want, guys. This is really hard to deal with. Okay, let's go ahead and give Lindia, for sure, the new fabric. I think that that's just very important. We're going to go ahead and craft the Ember Gown. It's just simply too perfect for her. And we'll deal with what we have for everybody else next. So, Rinley here, let's give her a better bow. I think it would definitely be good if she had that, because Kitty has literally fangs and claw. So let's actually give her a bow. And let's make it a mythic bow from her parents. So we're going to call it Shadows, or Mist of the Mountains. A mythic bow hidden away by Rinley's ancestors, saved for the day that they knew the terror of the Gorgons would return. There we go. We'll go ahead and create that. And then I never did manage to figure out how to use our offhand. Like, I really can use the torch to light adjacent debris on fire. I guess I needed to be next to debris, and I just didn't have him really next to any debris. And unfortunately, it looks like I cannot craft anything, anything mage-based for him, because I am out of the things that need to happen. Okay, well, that's just the way it works sometimes. All right, and Juniper, can I get you anything better? Nope. All right, guys, that is it, because I have used up our heartwoods and our fabrics. Let's do this. Some storms batter compromise into combative neighbors. Grudges are no shelter in bitter weather. The rains had been falling for a full week, with brief interludes of tense massing clouds and dripping branches. Mountain snows melted, and water roared from their heights. The seas whirled and wrung at the shores, flung waves ever farther. Rivers conquered their banks and marched wider. Valleys turned to huge brackish lakes. Lowland woods and dams of dry times were swept away, as creatures of all skin and shape sought to escape from churning floods. So the Gorgons are flooding the world, and it's our fault. You think our Ulstrix poisoned the weather? After all this time? Why? How? With what? Ah, so they have raised Juniper to be very questioning. I'm telling you, it's... Well, who else could have done this? I can commune with water. If he can do the same, then perhaps there's... Oh, someone at the door. Red! I am so worried about this. I am so worried about this. How do you commune with water? Maybe over time he thought the water would help? The strange party of visitor begs a fire. They appear to be on edge, here in a common dwelling, and also very soggy. Arnon, you say we're natural allies. Care to explain? The haggard man behind the horns, calling himself Arnon, takes a long breath and turns to address Juniper and the rest. Ask my wife. Ask my wife. She sent me. Can you believe that? At my advanced age? I grew up here in Trusty Wern, you know. It looks different. His 2 underlings shift and resettle their garments as they dry out. Must be about the flooding. Yeah. You know why the... No? Everyone knows. It's those Tentaclass, the Gorgons. They bring ruin on us all. Which Gorgons? They're blue. That checks out. But I mean, who's there? The Gorgons are flooding the world. They've set it in motion and it can't be stopped. Almost. How? None of this should be possible. I mean, the rain, the melt, the sea. You're right, it shouldn't be. The great balance should be unassailable. But somehow, They've thrown it over. Oh, and it's our fault. So the torrents fall, the seas thrash, the soil seeps black down our warrens. It is Ulstrix. I knew it would be. Ulstric? No, it's the Gorgons, I'm saying. The beast have our warren hemmed in. My wife's inside, dry and warm. You need to talk to her. Hemmed in, but you slipped by them? It's why it had to be me. I'm a master at looping the light. I tend to be missed. I think we'd like to believe you, but... Is it the horns? Trust me, you don't want me to take them off. He certainly gives us an option. A strange one. But this weather, these floods, what else can we go on? If you want to watch the world sink beneath a rising sea, and all the land things perish, then you're exactly where you need to be. But if you see sense... Arnon thumps a lump of soaked fabric on the table. If only I had that to make more armor. Here's it's wet. I mean, it's a map. Sorry, it'll dry all crinkly. Follow the map. Come to our warren. There, learn for yourselves how you can defeat this drowning doom, and all these lands all save. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Oh my gosh, it's underwater! It is flooded! Oh my gosh. You guys. Well, we could recruit another member to our growing band of heroes. We could venture through the woods. We could wander into the flooded forest, meet Arnon at Lyrai Hollow, and a tile will flood in. So the whole world could flood? Wow. Okay, guys. Well, we have made this much harder on ourselves, I feel. And it is something that I do think our heroes are going to regret quite deeply not being able to do more for and about. But all we can do now is try to make the best of it and save the world. This time with young Juniper at our side. So we'll have to see how this all works out, guys. This is getting so exciting. How old is Hazel now? 44? Oh my gosh, I think she needs to retire soon. This is gonna be kind of intense. But all right, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like in the name of our wonderful warriors. And if you would like to join us for this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.